Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be on Kylie Jenner's makeup at the Golden Globes after party. Whether you're a fan of the Kardashians and the Jenners or not, because a lot of people comment about, you know, doing more Kylie looks or this and that and why is everyone doing their makeup looks. And at the end of the day, it's about the artists. And I feel like sometimes people forget that. The artist Makeup by Ariel did this makeup look on her and it was absolutely stunning. I will link his Instagram right over here so you guys can check him out. And this is the reference picture right here of Kylie at the after party Golden Globes events. She looked stunning. It's amazing how the makeup look just really brought her whole outfit together. I think if it was any other makeup, it wouldn't have been as eye-catching, and I think that's what makes a great artist. So you guys should definitely check him out. He does a lot of great makeup. So if you guys are interested in this makeup look, then keep on watching. For this tutorial, I'm going to be using items from the Ipsy Glam Bag this month. To hydrate my under eyes while I do the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Hada Labo Tokyo Express Renewal Eye Mask. And this is just going to firm and smooth the under eye. We're going to start with skin prep. I'll be using the Pure Lease Blue Lotus 4-in-1 I Adore Serum. This cream says it fights wrinkles, which is totally what I need. Next, I'm going to use a little bit of lip balm. This is actually Board and Batten. It's like an overnight nourishing balm, but I'm going to use it right now because my lips are really dry. For primer, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, and this is the smoothing primer. It's going to fill in any larger pores and fine lines. For eyeshadow primer, I'll be using the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. So now I'm going to set my eyeshadow base with a little bit of translucent powder, just the Mercier. Next, picking up the City Color Cosmetics Eyeshadow Trio. I'm going to be picking up this shade here. It's just a matte burnt orange shade, and I'm going to pop that into the outer V. So a good way to like figure out how to wing out your eyeshadow is kind of imagine a line from your lower lash line going just straight out to the tail of your brow. That gives you a really good guideline and make sure that both sides are going to be straight. So I'm going to be going into the LORAC Pro Palette. I'm going to use the color Taupe, just a really light neutral brown, and that's just going to act as a really light guide for us so that we could go in with darker colors and emphasize the shape. Picking up Taupe on a flat brush, and I'm going to pack that on the outer V. I'm just roughly creating the shape that we need for this eye look too. Doesn't have to be perfect because then we're gonna blend it all out. So once I kind of have that shape, I'm just gonna take a blending brush, MAC 217, and kind of go over those edges. Next, we want to kind of emphasize that outer V a little bit more. So I'll be taking Sable and a tiny bit of Espresso together just to get color just kind of in between those two. So I'm going to be using a shader brush, put it in the lower lash line so I have a guide, and then take it up to the outer V. We haven't applied concealer and foundation, which will really tie the look in together later. On this outer part, tapping it in first, and then whatever's left over, I just kind of flick outwards with the lightest hand. Okay, then go back in with a blending brush and blend out those edges again. So we want to keep this look really soft overall. Her eyes looked like a cloud of smoke, so I want to keep them really soft, but just adding a little bit more depth as we go. Once you blend it out, it softens it all up again. For Kylie's look, the makeup artist, Makeup by Ariel, actually used a Hello Flawless by Benefit, so I'm going to use that too because I have it. And this is in the shade Beige. I can't finish off the eyes without doing my foundation and concealer. I just feel weird, so I'm skipping around a bit. The makeup artist also used the NARS Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Ginger. Using this Sigma tapered kabuki brush to kind of go under the eye here so I could lightly blend it around the shadow and not get it in the shadow. See how much concealer just cleans up the eyeshadow look? Now you can kind of see the shape a little bit better too. All right, so I'm gonna set my under eyes with Mercier translucent powder. So next, I'm gonna go into the waterline with the Balm Cosmetics Mr. Right Now bronze pencil. I like pencils like this because you don't have to sharpen them, they just roll up. And then next, I'm taking the Hikari Cosmetics Cream Metallic Pigment Shadow in Mink. It's a brown shade, and this is a long-lasting pigment. I'm just gonna take an angled brush and apply this on the outer lower lash line. Going back into Sable, which is this color here from the LORAC Pro Palette, I'm going to mix that with Espresso and deepen out the lower lash line. Looking back at Kylie's pictures, I noticed that her lid was a little bit peachy. Not super peachy, but just slightly. I'm gonna be going into this color here. This is from the Kat Von D Shade+Light palette. It's a matte shade, and I'm just gonna pack that onto the lid. After I pack that on, I'm just gonna take my blending brush and fuse all the colors together. Next, I'm gonna be using the Salon Perfect Brow Pomade. This is just going to define and sculpt the brows, give me a stronger brow. And this is in dark brown. Kylie had super strong brows, so I'm gonna try to build my brow up really strong too. Just to darken it up a little bit more, I'm gonna be using the Brow Definer by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Ebony. This is a little bit darker than the pomade we'd laid down, so it's going to just deepen up the brows. Look what a difference like having brows on makes. This eye and this bald ass eye over here, total like fierceness on this side and like just not on the other side. Okay, I'm just gonna do the other brow. To highlight the inner corner of my eye, I'll be using the Marsk Mineral Eyeshadow in Your Toast. And to apply that, I'll be using the Bogashi Smudge Brush. This is a really good blending brush. Next, I'm gonna apply my mascara. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes. Doesn't look like Kylie's wearing false lashes in her photos, but if I don't wear false lashes, it just looks like I have no lashes at all. So I'm gonna be putting on some eyelashes. For lashes, I'm gonna go with some that are kind of natural looking so that it doesn't ruin the softness of the look. These are Red Cherry number 43 lashes, and they look like this. And I pretty much cut them in half to kind of just put them on the outer corner. So now that we have those lashes on, to make them blend with my natural lashes, I'm gonna apply a light coat of mascara. So I have a nail appointment right now. I thought I was gonna be done filming before my nail appointment, which is at 12, and it is currently, what time, Steven? 11:50. So I am going to finish the rest of this makeup tutorial. So if you notice my nails being different, that is why. These are my nails currently. This one's looking a little sad. So these are my nails now. Now my nails are new. So I just got back from the nail salon 2 seconds ago for you guys, but a while ago for me. I went to get my nails done, then I went to eat some tacos, so now I feel good. In the photo of Kylie that I saw, she had a super bronzed face to go with her bronzy smoked out eyes. So today I'll be using the Makeup Forever Pro Fusion, and I'm gonna start on my forehead. Using the Shade+Light brush from Kat Von D to apply this. Just pushing it into the skin, into the hairline. The mobility of my arms with this dress is literally, there you go. I can't move my arm. There's no stretch. It's just so tight on me. So this bronzer is a little bit more subtle. So what I'm doing with this is first kind of warming up the whole face, tanning up the complexion, and then I'm gonna go in with a darker bronzer to pinpoint a little bit more. So now I'm taking my Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer in Deep Tan, and I'm applying that in the hollows of my face. For blush, it doesn't seem like she has too much of a bright blush. It seems more bronzy, so I'm gonna go in light with the L'Orange Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator. It's just a matte orange, and I'm using a MAC 137 so that I get a really light application. Ooh, I forgot to contour my nose. I'm just gonna use MAC 217 and my Studio Fix MAC in NC 45, and just contouring the tip to refine it a little bit, nothing too crazy. For the lips, I don't have the colors Makeup by Ariel used, but I'm going to improvise. So I'm gonna line them first with Boldly Bare by MAC, and then I'm going to fill them in with Naturally Transform lipstick, also by MAC. And just because this is a little bit more matte, and the lipstick that he used I think had a little bit more of a sheen to it, I'm just gonna lightly apply the ABH lip gloss, and this is in the shade Gilded, which is really, really gold in the packaging, but on the lips it looks really, really nice. For a highlight, Kylie didn't seem to have too much of like a whoosh highlight, at least not what I saw. Instead, I'm just gonna lightly dust Mary Luminizer by the Balm all over the face with the same MAC 137 just to give a little bronzy glow. And I saw like a little bit of a sheen on her forehead here, the high points of the eyebrows, and along the cheekbones. And then of course, I'm just gonna give my face a spritz to set all the powders, and this is the MAC Fix Plus. Before I do my slow-mo sexy end shots, I wipe off my hand because I can't be voguing with this. Just using these Skinned Iceland face wipes to clean this all up. It's nice because you don't need water. It just removes everything. And then I'm just gonna moisturize my hands. This is also a product that I got in my ipsy bag. It's the Peter Lamas Spa Sensuals Intensive Repair Hand Cream. It smells like tangerine. So that's it for this tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye. 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 Oh, good.